Good morning, everybody. My name is Shannon. This is Cosmic Goddess Healing. Welcome in to my beautiful divine feminines, my divine masculines, my star seeds, my soul tribe. Welcome in to anybody who feels guided to come in and watch my readings, my videos. I'm tired. I'm really tired this morning. I had a really late night last night. I was with a young lady that I mentor, and she celebrated 4 years clean from drugs and alcohol. It was a really beautiful evening, a beautiful celebration. You always kind of leave those things just feeling the love and the support that a 12-step group can offer. I'm grateful that I have that. I'm grateful that I have that support, and I'm really grateful that that young lady asked me to mentor her and help her on her journey to staying clean and living a recovered life. So I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, so I'm not going to give any little pre-speeches or anything today. I'm just going to jump right into it. I felt very drawn this morning to my Egyptian Star Oracle deck, along with the Sacred Destiny deck, which I haven't touched in a little while. And I think we're going to follow it up with the Galactic Star because I'm really loving that tarot deck right now. So let's get into it. Spirit. Please use me as a channel, Spirit. Please keep me safe. Only beings of the light are allowed to connect with me right now. Please connect with me and speak through me so that I can provide a clear and concise message to the collective that is going to be drawn in to watch this video. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the first two cards that came out are, oh, interesting. This is a letter, not a number. It's card B, Strength, Horus, God of Kingship. This feels like battle. I don't know. I'm going to have to maybe go to the book for this one, but a letter B, Strength. And then the next card out is Samed, the Horn. I think that's what that says. The Horn, card number 19, Celebration and Merriment. These are the two cards that have come out. I'm going to keep going because the story isn't unfolding just yet, so I'm going to keep going. I feel like I need to get more from this deck. I don't know why, but I'm going to shuffle one more time. Thank you. Okay. So I got 3 more cards out of the Egyptian deck, and one of them is, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name. Let's just say card number 12, Conflict and War. And that's what I was feeling with that Strength card, like battles, like fighting, war. Oh my God, my brain this morning. Just battle, war, combat, fighting, altercations, like just a lot of tension. All right, the next one out is card number 13, Restraint. Oh my God, or the end of conflict. Yeah. I felt like with that conflict and war with the Strength card, but to me, this card felt like battle, like long battles, like you've been fighting something for a really long time, or just at war with someone or yourself, or just this battle that you've been in, and you're tired and you've had enough of it, but you're gaining strength. I think, the Celebration and Merriment card coming out is telling me that you're ending that conflict. And then you have this Restraint or End of Conflict card. Like this is a confirmation. And then the last one out for this deck is card number 6, Care and Nurturing, Tamat Heret. I probably am not saying these names correct at all, but it feels like you have been maybe struggling. That could be it too. Like maybe, I kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday. Like maybe your whole life you've just felt like it's one battle after another. You can't catch a break. It just seems to be one thing after another, and you always feel like you're in this survival mode, fighting for everything you want in life. but that's coming to an end. I feel like something shifted in you. It's going to be different for everybody, but I'm getting the sensation or the feeling as I kind of lean into this energy a little bit that you've switched something up. You've changed something up. Maybe you've become aware of this, that you've just been in this fight or flight mode all the time, or this resistance all the time to everything. And maybe it's about that you've surrendered. That you just kind of like surrendered to the situation and just said, I can't do this anymore, God. I'm going to give the wheel to you. I'm going to let you take over, and I'm going to finally just trust that you're taking me where I need to go. And I'm going to just put my hands in the air and surrender. And I think because you've done that, and I also got at peace, thank you, Spirit, someone is learning to stand up for themselves too. Maybe you've been someone that has been walked all over your whole life. But you're learning now to find your inner voice, to find your inner strength, to stand up for yourself, to not accept, being treated poorly. Or maybe it's a relationship that you guys fight all the time, but you just finally realize, why are we doing this? Why are we staying in this relationship where all we do is fight with one another? This isn't worth it. We both deserve to be happy. Celebration and merriment. You are realizing you both deserve to be happy. So why are you going to stay in this relationship where all you guys do is battle one another? You don't see eye to eye. Or maybe it's a job for some people, where you feel like it's an uphill battle. You'd never get valued. You're never seen properly for your skills and your abilities. So you finally just surrendered and you chose to go down a different path, or you chose to let God guide you now. But I feel like the battle is ending. Whatever your struggle is, whatever your conflict is, it's ending. Something you chose to do to change up the energy is why it's ending. Because you became aware. You chose to become aware of the situation and you chose to do something different. That's why this is shifting. You've had help too. I think the Egyptian ancestors and your own ancestors have been guiding you, have been helping you. I just heard a grandmother too, that somebody has a grandmother who's passed away that is also helping them on this journey and giving you little signs along the way to help you know that what you're doing is the right thing. If it's walking away from a job or a relationship, you're being told this is the right thing. And maybe that's why you came to this reading today. To give you that little bit of confirmation that you're on the right path, you're doing the right things. And I don't know why I'm being drawn to 12B right now, 12B. Maybe that's significant to somebody. I don't know. Maybe that's your apartment number, 12B. I don't know. I don't know why I'm being shown that right now, but I'm going to call it out. 12B is significant to somebody that's going to watch this. And again, I think it's just an added confirmation or a sign that you asked for, or a little bit of extra confirmation you needed to believe in this reading for yourself, because maybe you're like me and you need quite a bit of evidence. All right, we're gonna get into the Sacred Destiny, and then I'm gonna jump into the Galactic Star Tarot. Spirit, what are the additional messages that you have for this collective in this deck? Why did you guide me to this deck? Why did you guide me to this deck, Spirit? Show me the messages that you have for this collective that is coming out of a long, hard battle. Interesting. A card flipped over in the deck. Okay. Oh, I just realized I didn't even put my microphone on. I really hope you guys can hear me. I hope the sound is good. I hate when I have a late night and the morning just feels all thrown off. So I'm so sorry. I forgot to put the microphone on. I feel like it's probably going to be okay. I'm a very loud talker. I will listen back to make sure. Wow, what beautiful cards you have coming out. So Potential was the first card to come out. And I think this is saying a few different things, but the first thing I'm feeling is like you are recognizing your potential now. Maybe most of your life you felt like you had nothing to offer the world, that you had no gifts, you had nothing to offer, you were just an average person, but I don't think that's true. I think that was just your conditioning as a child growing up in maybe a dysfunctional home where you didn't get validated and you didn't get seen and you didn't feel safe. And that's where your battles began, from childhood. And I can relate to that. But you're waking up and you're seeing your potential. Or somebody else is waking up and seeing your potential and offering you something. Like a job, perhaps, or a relationship, because love is the next card out. And this to me is not just romantic love. This feels like self-love. For the one who got walked all over your whole life, this is you choosing yourself finally and learning to love yourself and put yourself first. And maybe, that's tied into that potential. You're finally seeing who you are. You're finally seeing your potential, your love, your power, your gifts. The potential card, I keep coming to that card. It feels like possibilities, so many possibilities are about to unfold for you. And pleasure and community are the two other cards that came out. And I feel like because you're letting go of the battle, because you're letting go of whatever, the relationship, the job, whatever it is that has been keeping you in this fight or flight survival mode, or maybe it's just your mindsets that you're letting go of. Maybe it's shitty mindsets that have kept you in this small place. You've kept yourself small, and it was 12:12 on the timer when I said that. But you're starting to call in helpers and people, and maybe this video is part of that. Maybe this video and this confirmation is part of that guidance and that help that you're calling in. But you're not going to be alone. Like if you're somebody that's feeling a bit lonely in your life, like a black sheep, like you don't fit in, nobody understands you, I think that's changing too. And I keep the celebration and merriment card, care and nurturing. You're looking after yourself, and because you're choosing that, because you're choosing yourself and you're choosing to look after you first, I see a lot of like happiness coming from that. A lot of pleasure, a lot of joy, miracles, love, a new career. Whatever the thing is for you, it's shifting. It's shifting because you chose to put in the work, because you chose to finally wake up and see the truth of the situation. And you just were tired. You were so tired of battling things all the time, or battling people, or going to this job where you felt so undervalued. And you don't align with that anymore. It's like something in you shifted where you're like, I just don't align with this anymore. I don't align with that partner anymore. I don't align with this job anymore. Whatever it is, you're putting down the sword. You're not fighting anymore. You're not resisting anymore. You are just accepting things as they're being presented to you, and you're learning to trust in God, to trust in universe. Oh my God, and I just noticed the rainbow too in this, Nathan, my partner who passed away of a drug overdose. And this was many years ago now, but he always shows up in my readings. Always. A card will come out with a rainbow in it, and rainbows are our symbol. So he's showing up right now. And it's always, that's for me, right? I know that's for me, and I didn't even notice it till right now. But I feel like something is shifting majorly for you right now. And it's because you did something. You did some sort of work, or you just simply woke up and said, I see this now. I see this all so clearly. I'm not the problem. I just kept myself small for all these people, because if I shine my light too bright, it triggers everyone around me. And I don't want that. I don't want conflict. I want to avoid the conflict, because I've dealt with conflict my whole life. So you're always trying to avoid it, but you're realizing that hasn't helped either. Sometimes you can't avoid conflict, but there's a difference, I think, in choosing yourself and standing up for yourself. I don't feel that's conflict. That's just you choosing yourself. And if the other person doesn't like it because they're used to you people pleasing and doing what they want, well, that's on them. That's their shit to hang on to, not yours. So there doesn't need to be any conflict. There's only going to be conflict if you engage with that person in conflict. But I think that's what you're learning, to not engage anymore, to just pull your energy back and look after you and choose you, and let that person deal with their own fucking feelings and shit. You don't have to take it on. You don't have to fix it. It's not yours to fix. It's their feelings. It's their stuff to sort out. And again, I think because you're doing that, something has shifted in you and you're seeing it. I think there's synchronicities happening around you and signs. And again, this reading could be one of those things that's telling you you're on the right track. Keep going. Keep choosing yourself. Keep loving yourself. Keep showing up for yourself. And the results? Pleasure, love, potential, celebration, and merriment. Very positive cards, very positive outcomes, community, tribe. That's what that feels like to me. Or maybe you're getting out into the community more too. Maybe you've been someone who's isolated. And this is saying you're about to step out and live your life finally. Step out of the cave that you've kept yourself in because you've been so afraid of the world and afraid of conflict. But that's changing because you did something. You shifted something. And Spirit is really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Change is not easy. Working on yourself is not easy. It takes a lot of courage to look at yourself with absolute honesty and make changes, because those changes don't happen overnight. It's been years that you've created these issues within yourself. It's going to take time to fix them, to shift the script. All right, I'm going to get into the Galactic Star Tarot and let's see what our Starseed family has to say for this reading. My beautiful star seeds, please give me some additional messages for the collective that's going to be coming in to watch this video today. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune is the first card out. The wheel is turning in your favor now. Whatever you did, the wheel is turning in your favor. And Temperance, this is a card of patience. This is you now. You've embodied this. I want to go to the book. I've just been told, go to the book, go to the book. But Temperance is a card of patience. It represents my sign, Sagittarius. The mantra, because I spend time, oh my God, on self-care, I am naturally harmonious and easily find balance in all areas of my life. That's what this reading is all about. Learning to look after yourself, learning to choose yourself, self-care. The Temperance avian star being rests inside a starship's pressure equalization chamber. She must stay inside of the chamber until the timer is up in order to recalibrate to energy of the starship after traveling in space. Is there a part of your life you have just shifted and now needs some time to balance itself out? This is what I'm saying. You just made some sort of a shift. And now it's about being patient and allowing that shift to unfold to bring the beautiful results and abundance that you've been looking for. Take your time and get to a place where you feel good before you attempt another cosmic ascension. Yeah, I think this is also a reminder of, and I talked about this, being in the space you're in right now, like, okay, you've made this massive shift now, and there might be this thing in you being like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next goal? What's the next achievement? But sit in this. Sit in this beautiful change you've created for yourself without feeling like you have to reach for the next goal. Just be now. You made some massive changes in your life recently. Sit in this now. Just be in this energy and watch everything unfold before you go off to achieve the next level, is I think what this is trying to say. The next card out is the Lovers. This is union. And this doesn't even necessarily need to be the traditional like lovers, you're a romantic. To me, this is inner union, balance of the masculine and feminine within yourself. And when you show up and choose yourself, that's what this is. Showing up and choosing yourself is the beginning of the balancing of masculine and feminine energies. That's, to me, how I feel. And you're learning to do that. And it could mean, too, that a new relationship is coming in. If you've been alone for a really long time or in that isolation period, and you are really wanting to connect with a partner again, but you're afraid and you haven't made the best choices in the past, I think this is coming in to say, surrender this to God. Ask God to choose for you. Don't go looking for it. Don't go on freaking online dating. It's so unhealthy. It is the most toxic forum to find people. It really is. So don't go looking for it. Just pray about it. Be very clear on the kind of person you want, and then leave it in God's hands. The next card out is the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like some people, this is a representation of your coming out of this hermit mode, this isolation. Others, if you've been in a relationship that you know you need to leave, this is actually talking about you finally taking the time to be on your own, to choose yourself and leave that relationship or that whatever, that toxicity, and choose to be with yourself and not have outside distractions. The next card out is the Two of Wands. This is potential. And you had the potential card. Like, she's looking out on the horizon at just so much potential. Planning her next adventure, her next move. And this is where you're at now. You're not sad or like looking out hopelessly anymore. You have hope again. You're feeling hope coming back about your life and your future. Page of Cups. I mean, typically this is about, a messenger of love, a love offer is how it's typically read. But I think, my beautiful friend Rachel reminded me that it doesn't need to be connected to romantic love. This is about you giving love to yourself. To me, this Page of Cups has shown up to validate you are actually giving a love offer to yourself. And the last card out is the Moon. Yeah, facing your shadows, facing illusions. You're finally waking up to the illusions that have kept you prisoner for so long, but you're waking up to those illusions. You're choosing to see the truth of a situation and you're surrendering to it. And you're letting it go. And I'm being told to go look at the Page of Cups. All right. I am a creative starseed with ideas that can change the world. I follow my heart and create from a place of love and playfulness. This is your gifts. Because of you choosing yourself, you are now waking up to whatever spiritual gifts you were given that you just doubted, you didn't believe in, you didn't think you had them. But you've had little signs along the way in your life to tell you have. The sensitive and creative messenger of the Galactic Earth Council for the Pleiadian starship loves to dream about living with the humans on Earth. You are being presented with a new opportunity, which is activating your creative flow. Play with it and see if it lights your heart up, or if it's something you want to pass on. It's up to you. If it's something you don't want, like you want to pass on it, it's up to you. We love your creativity and inspirational ideas. Keep dreaming up new ways to make the world a more magical place. Now is the time to bring some of your ideas to light. Don't worry about what others think. Follow your heart and create from a place of love and playfulness. Wow. I'm going to end it there, guys. I think this is a really powerful message. I think you're coming out of the struggles and you're moving into a more creative, loving, beautiful space. So I hope this helps somebody out there. I love you guys. Mwah.